nail peeps, welcome back to Decorate Every Nail You Got. This is the channel where nail things happen, especially if they're Maniology, because Maniology is kind of amazeballs, but you know, that's off topic. Okay, so let's talk about October's Mani by Me subscription box. This is the tutorial, so let's do it, okay? Let's just do the tutorial. It's called Maple Orchard, and the kit itself came with these two lovely fall colors called Pistachio and Chestnut. And then it also came with MXM 065 and 066. So that's what we're going to play with today. We are going to make this kind of reverse stamping that's going on right here. And boom, let's turn it over and see. This is the whole thing. So if you want to pause and look at all the steps, you can do that. I have already done step one, which is prepare your nails with concealing base coat or your base coat of choice. So my base coat was actually the color called Skin Deep. This is a Maniology color, and it's a great nude polish. So I prepared two. Come on, focus now. Come on now. I prepared two that were Skin Deep, and then I put one Pistachio that I'm going to use and one of the Chestnut colors that I think I'm going to use. And we're going to just play with stuff today. Yeah. So we'll do the tutorial just as it appears, and then we'll also do a little bit more. So now, using black stamping polish, also known as straight up black, that's what we'll be using right now. It's the straight up black. This is the best black polish that I've ever worked with, and it is serious, y'all. So when it's time to clean up, get ready, because it ain't no joke. Using black stamping polish, pick up the full-size image of maple leaves on MXM 065. Using the reverse stamping method, I'm going to color in the leaves, the maple leaves, using my favorite fall colors. I'll pick out some colors for you, and then we're going to remove the excess imagery carefully with Scotch tape. So what they did, you'll notice they took out some of the stuff in the middle, and they used just the leaves. So let's find the image. That's this one right here. And we're going to stamp it and then take out some of these other images. Let's get set up to do these, okay? Okay, so I picked out some other colors to help us along the way. I chose some shimmery ones to go with the pistachio. The pistachio is not a shimmer. That is just that green, beautiful color. This one's a lot like that one, isn't it? But it appears a lot brighter. So hopefully it does anyway. It looks more yellow when it's stamped, and this is that lasso color that was in one of the subscription boxes. I also picked up Doom, which is a great shimmery orange color. So those are the three that I'm going to use to fill in. I do have my straight up black, but one of our favorite things. Let's go ahead and get in here and get this extra film off of the stamping plate. And it's one of my favorite things to do if I can ever peel them back. I mean, sometimes it takes some effort. Okay, get ready. The sound we all know and love. Oh yeah, baby. So now we have our beautiful stamping plate, and I'm gonna grab some tools for stamping, and then we're gonna get started. I'm gonna need my monocle stamper. I like to use a little cotton swab underneath so that I can clean up my mess a little bit easier. And I need my scraper card. Maniology, that was one of their limited edition ones. And yeah, let's do this thing. Okay, so I'm going to be reverse stamping with it. So I want to make sure that it's clean, and then I get it on there real good, real good. Okay, I just clean it off a little bit, picking up my straight up black, and we gonna pick up the image. Okay, y'all. A little bit of this stuff goes a long way, so don't overextend your black, people, because you don't want too much of this stuff. Too much is not a great thing. Okay, bam, bam. There we have it. Beautiful as all get up. Great pickup. Okay, let me get this stuff out of the way, and then we'll get to some reverse stamping. I'm going to do things a little bit out of order because it did say to go ahead and start all of your reverse stamping and then take off the excess. I'm going to start with that because, I mean, what if I mess it up after I do all that hard work of painting? So I'm not trying to do all that. Okay, it looks like they just have the leaves left behind. Whoops, let me turn it around. They just have the leaves, so I'm going to try to get rid of all the extra things that are not leaves in here. And I'm gonna fold my tape a little bit because it's easier when it's a smaller piece. And I'm just gonna take it and kind of just like that. So hopefully you can see. I kind of like the acorns. I want to keep them, but I mean, I'm gonna do it like they did, okay? Okay, and then I'm just gonna do it again. And I'm gonna keep doing this until I get all of the center of it cleared off. Little acorn, I like you, but you gotta go. Whoa, Nelly, whoa, Nelly. Gotta move my stuff. And I'm rolling it a little bit so I can get that nice pointy kind of section on there. There we go, there we go. And you can only pick up a couple of things before you can't do any more pickup. So then you just roll it to a new place. All of this is excess. Yeah, I got that one. Got it, got it. Gotcha, baby, gotcha. This can be tedious and a little overwhelming, so just make sure that you're in a good, happy place when you start this. And if it goes wrong, just remember you can do it again. It just takes a little while, that's all. Okay, I'm rolling the tape, and then I'm going in again. Oh, Mr. Acorn, I like you so much. Bye-bye. I really do like the acorns. I think they're very pretty. They're very pretty. Okay. Oh, I almost screwed it up, y'all. Almost screwed it up real bad there. All right, acorn's gotta go. Okay, anything else I need to take? I guess these little leaves in between. Although they're probably not even going to show up on the nail, so maybe I'm getting a little overzealous. There we go. Okay, now we have a lot more sparse design, and I think, well, maybe I should try to get that one in between. Do you guys think I can do it? You want to make some bets? I feel like I can get it. I'm going to make my thing real pointy. And I'm just gonna go boop, just a boop. See, got it. A little bit of extra stuff left behind. Just gonna go back in. Yeah. You see the extra stuff I'm talking about. You see that one right there? I'm gonna leave them because I don't trust myself. Okay, and then I just throw my Scotch tape away. I'm gonna grab a detail brush and one of my first colors, and let's get started. I also wanna figure out how much of this can actually go on the nails that I've chosen. So, oh, that's a good smattering. So we'll do, on the biggest one, we'll do the thumb size one. And that way we can color all of them. Let's start with our lasso color. It is like a shimmery yellow, even though it did look a lot like the pistachio color. Okay, but remember, pistachio was not shimmery. Now this part's tedious. It's a lot of painting and then double checking. And if you got a good detailed brush, this becomes a lot easier. And just so you guys know, I clean mine with acetone, but it is, it wreaks havoc on your brushes. So I have to replace mine quite often. I also don't spend quite a bit of money on them, you know. Okay, and then I just turn it over to Chuck. Boom. Boom, she's beautiful. Let's have, I want that one right there. I want that to be that pretty orange color. Doom. So let's go this one over here. It's also yellow. I'm just randomly picking stuff. I'm not like, I didn't make a plan or anything. I'm just doing some random stuff. Okay, I think I've got him. Maybe a little bit more over here. And then we turn it around and we check again. Yep, looks pretty good. Okay, I'm cleaning off my brush. I'm not going to use acetone right now because like I said, it hurts your brushes, and if you can just wipe it off and keep going, if the colors aren't too drastically different, then it's really not a big issue. So here's our Doom color now, that orangey color. I want my big one this color. Oh look, I got another one that I didn't take off. Oops. You know what? I'm gonna leave it because, I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is now, peeps. You guys probably saw that and were like, oh my God, she left one. I would have. Okay, let's see if I can get my old lady eyes to work long enough to make sure that I get all the spots. Okay, turn it over to make sure. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, let's do another one. This one over here. You know what? I'm going to do 2 more orange ones. And then the rest will be pistachio colored. Do this one, and then I'm also going to do this one sticking his head out over here. Hopefully I'm not out of focus. I usually am, but I'll do my best, peeps. Okay, let's try that. Yeah, that looks real good. Okay, I'm going to wipe off, just using my cotton swab, just wiping off until I don't see any more color. And then I'm picking up my pistachio. I think what I'll do is I'll do some more when I do the other nails. I'll do some more that are off camera. Because, I mean, you can see this process of the reverse stamping pretty easily here, and I'll just repeat that for several others. Maybe I want to do at least one kind of a different, maybe just a different stamp altogether. Or maybe I'll leave some of the fun acorns in there because they were pretty. I can color them in with the chestnut color that was in this box. Okay, I'm definitely going to need some more pistachio. And you want to be careful when you're doing this. If your paint is too dry, then what will happen is it will start to drag. It'll act like the Scotch tape, and it'll start to take off your image. So you don't want to do that. You want to make sure it's nice and wet still, and that's not dry. I do like this pistachio color. I don't know why I like it so much. Normally I like brighter greens, but I do like it. Okay. Now, muy importante, I have to wait for this to dry. So I'm going to give it some good time. Let me see if I can focus in real close for you guys. I'm going to give it some good time to dry. And in the meantime, I'm going to do some others on some other stamper heads. So yeah, I'll be back with you. Okay, so here was the first one I did, and then I decided I was going to do another reverse stamping over top of this one. So I used these colors. I did not use the pistachio since it would be on top of the pistachio, on top of that one. But I did bring in this red called Fireside. So this is another Maniology. It's a bright red, and of course, red is a nice fall color. So I used those, and I'll be stamping that on top of that. So the other two, I have some plans for them, but yeah, that'll happen afterwards. So let's finish up this tutorial real quick. They've been, by the way, this one's been drying for, I guess it took me about 5 minutes to do the coloring in of the other one. So step 3 is to apply a thin layer of sticky base coat and wait until it gets tacky. Creatively apply the colored maple leaves to the nail. I think creatively apply them just means put them in the best position you believe. So that's what I'm going to do. I don't love their sticky base coat, honestly. But I tell you what I do love, and I can't find it right now, is their foil glue. So give me a second and I'll show you exactly what that is. Here it is. Okay, so their foil glue is, it's for foils. It's very sticky, very tacky, and once it dries, it stays tacky, which is why I like to use this. With a sticky base, you kind of have to get the timing right, and honestly, I'm not great at the timing, so I don't know what it is about it, but for some reason, I just can't seem to get it done. So I'm going to take off some of these other ones. I'm going to apply this, and then we're going to wait for about 45 seconds to a minute, and then go on from there. Okay, I'm going to do these one first. If you have not tried their foil glue yet, I highly suggest that you do. It's great stuff. I have separate videos on that where I use it for several different things, including reverse stamping and foils, I think. And it's just absolutely amazing because it stays tacky. It's really awesome. Okay. So there we are with that. I applied quite a bit more than I normally would. I'm not really sure why I did that, but I did. So I'm going to give it a good at least 1 minute to dry before I move on to the next step. Okay, I think we've had enough time. I'm touching the sides and it is super sticky. Okay, so this was our original one with the pistachio color on it and the different ones. I'm going to put this on our large nail. And let's creatively, as it says, creatively apply it. So let's decide. I mean, that looks pretty good, right? Not this way. I think I like it the other way better. Okay, so I'm just gonna stamp her down. Stamp her down! Creatively. I'm creatively applying. And they're not coming off at all because my foil glue is not working for some reason. Because it's still wet. Well, that is what I like to call D-U-M-B dumb. I probably should have waited a little bit longer. So hopefully I can get the rest of these off. If not, that will be a big, epic failure. But this is the life of reverse stamping. And I tell you what, I'm not going to do this one. I put way too much foil glue on there. So I'm going to wait a little bit longer for this one. Maybe I'll give it a good 5 minutes to dry just in case. I don't know what. Yeah, it's definitely not dry. That was my bad, yeah, guys. Oh my bad. Very sticky, very sticky. Okay, I'm going to give it another couple of minutes to dry, and then hopefully I can give it another whirl and these come off. That would be awesome. If they don't, that's going to be a bummer. Okay, give it another couple of minutes. I'll get back. Hopefully it's dry now. I mean, let's just see what happens. Let's try again. Throwing it on there. I think it was kind of like this. Maybe-ish. There we go. Now they came off. And see what I mean by that stuff is sticky. Like sticky. So you'll even see, like all of this is from me brushing it on and from me when it came up off the stamper. But when you put your top coat on it, you don't see that anymore. I don't know how I got these kind of spots in between. Did I have stuff on there, you guys? What did I do? Oh, well, sticky base. Hey. Coming right off. What about this one? I don't like that one either. I guess maybe I didn't do a good job with the Scotch tape as well as I thought I did. I mean, you can definitely tell what they are. They used a lot smaller nails, so they chose the big images right here, I think. Oh, and maybe they, oh look, this one, okay, hold on, let me show you what I mean. This one and this one are different. So they added more to the side. So maybe they stamped on each individual, maybe that's what they mean by creatively apply the colored maples. You do them one at a time. I mean, could be. Could be. It does look cute, and it is kind of a little too far spaced out for me. So let's try the next one. So I did use the pistachio color. It does have the sticky base, not sticky base, it has the foil glue on it. And I have these all ready to go. So here we go. I left the acorns in that one though. Did you notice? Okay. Do I want more red? Do I want more orange? Let's do both. Let's do both. Down, up, down. I just can't tell. I need to creatively apply, you guys. Just stamp it down, for goodness gracious sakes. I'm stamping. Okay, there we go. There we have it. Okay, now These ones are sticking way up, so I am just going to kind of take off the excess, like that. There's a little rest of my leaf right. Oh, you know what I should do? Let's go put him on the other one. That'll be fun. Let's put him down here on this one. Ah, come on, little leaf. I mean, it's still sticky, right? Should still work, and it'll fill in some of those leaves. Boom. Boom. Okay. Maybe, let's see if I can get this one too, and I'll put it at the top because that spot up there looks a little sparse. Okay, let's take this one off. There we go. Wrap them under. Here's my extra, and he came off in a pretty decent spot. Let me put him over here because this one came off kind of wonky. So let me finish this one. No, 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 you get back here. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm just playing now, you guys. There we go. That looks pretty good. Okay. I can do maybe a little bit of red. I don't know if I can get that on the other one or not. Probably not. Okay. And I'm just gonna kind of fold the other ones under. That one came out really well. Now, what do I like in the back? Not the green. I mean, some people might like it, but I don't like the pistachio in the back. I prefer this one. Honestly. Like, honestly. Okay, now it's time for the last step. And the last step says, apply smudge-free top coat to protect your stamped designs. Once dry, apply a matte top coat for the finished look. Okay, I don't have Maniology's matte top coat. I do have their smudge-free top coat, so I am going to use that. And I'll put it on both of them, and then we just have to wait for them to dry. I will use a gel matte top coat on maybe this one. Okay, here we go. I'm putting a little bit more on my brush than I normally would because this is a larger nail, and I'm going to float that smudge-free top coat across the top so it doesn't streak. And you can see that those places that were on the nail that looked a little cattywampus, most of them have disappeared because of the top coat. Looks pretty good. Let me also protect this design as well. Oh, I like the shine. Like once you put the top coat on it looks so shiny and pretty since I used that shimmery lasso color and the shimmery doom color. Okay, the green is starting to grow on me a little bit. The pistachio is the background. Let me see if I can. There we go. Very pretty. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just put them off to the side to dry for right now because I have some ideas about the other nails. I had 2 other nails, so we might as well use them, right? I loved this other nail over here that they had done, but I don't like it in black. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the chestnut color and I'm going to put it on top of this nude nail. No, I'm not. Yes? No, I'm not. I'm gonna put the Skin Deep over the chestnut color is what I'm gonna do. And that's this stamp right here. And here's my Skin Deep. We are just going to do a little stamping with it. I don't know if it'll be too much Skin Deep. We're gonna find out. We gonna find out together, y'all. Okay, bam. Picking it up. That's a lot of that color. So I just don't know. I don't think that's gonna look very good, honestly. Does it look like a tree? Actually, it's not that bad. Because the Skin Deep is a little translucent. It does look like a tree. Okay, I ain't mad at that. That looks pretty good. I'm happy with that. Okay. Now for my other nail, what I was going to do is just do a conglomeration of different colors I love this stamp. I just think it's so pretty. It's viney and floral and just a nice solid all around stamp. So what I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna do a mix of colors in it. And I'm just gonna take 3 fall colors. I'll do a red, and I really like the Doom and the Lasso color. So let's use those 3 colors. And I'm just gonna kind of dot them around. And then I'm gonna pick up the Lasso color, the yellow, boom. And I'm just gonna dot them around. And then I'm gonna do the same with the last color. This is the Doom. Bam, 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 bam. Just giving it kind of all over the place. Now I'm gonna scrape it more than once. Normally I only scrape once because it will dry. So I wanna be really careful. Make sure that I scrape them more than once, but I don't wanna go crazy, okay? So here we go. And I'm gonna wiggle as I go, wiggle as I go. I don't know how many times that was, but it was a lot. That looks cool. Oh, I like it. I like that a lot. Okay, let me get things out of the way so you can see it. I like how that one ended up. And I probably should have done that, honestly. Probably should have flip-flopped them. I should have put the chestnut on this with the tree, and then I should have done this beautiful color on that dark brown chestnut color. That would have been really pretty. Ooh, I love playing with nail stuff, y'all. Like, legit. Legit. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and wait for all this to dry, and then I'm gonna matte top coat that one, like I said. In the meantime, I'll also put a top coat on these guys. So here we have it. I did matte top coat this one with my Imaylee. This is a gel polish matte top coat. And with a gel polish matte coat, you definitely want to put that top coat down before you do it. So I'm glad I did that. But this looks really cool. Like, I told you that I wasn't a super fan of this, but now that it's got that matte top coat on it, I really like it. I like it a lot. Dare I say I like it more than this one, actually. But anyway, it looks really cool. Maybe I could have added, I think some of the leaves should have been together on this one. And like I said, I wish that I had flip-flopped these and put that orange color over the chestnut and then put the bright colors over the chestnut. So I wanted to put chestnut on this one, and then I wanted to put bright colors on the chestnut. Anyway, so this was a great box. I loved the plates, MXM 065 and 066. The colors were fantastical. You also got these really cool nail protectors, cuticle tape. I have already used these. They're fantastic. I was really pleased with what was going on in this box. So as you guys know, I love me some Maniology. I hope you love them too. If you do, you can go to maniology.com and get yourself 10% off your order if you use the code GrooveMama. Follow me on Instagram, people. Like this video, subscribe, do all those wonderful, beautiful things. And until we meet again, I do hope you will decorate every nail you got. Bye.